Now, most of you already know that, ladies and gents, NIO for the November deliveries, they indicated or announced that the cumulative deliveries after the November deliveries were reported was around or over 273,000. Now, ladies and gents, this means that ever since NIO's existence, or the kind of sales or deliveries that NIO had done by month end of November, they were over 273,000. Now, ladies and gents, today we read wonderful news, ladies and gents, of NIO announcing that they have now produced 300,000, which is something that is incredible and something that makes us wonder as NIO investors the kind of deliveries that NIO will produce for the month of December. But I must say that this gives a positive hopes. This makes us to be confident going to the December deliveries, because today, ladies and gents, is the 11th of December, but NIO has produced 300,000 to date, which is something that is incredible, because if you had to go now and subtract obviously that 273,000, or if you had to go and subtract 273,000 from this 300,000, you will see that they are over 26,000 vehicles, which obviously NIO probably is still set to deliver. Yes, I know that some of the NIO staffs, maybe they get an opportunity, or some of the cars that NIO produce are driven by their staff, but still, nonetheless, I don't think that is the cars that the NIO staffs drive makes a big portion of these production numbers. I don't even think personally maybe it can even get probably to 1,000. I don't know, maybe I stand to be corrected, but the chances are very high that a majority of these 26,000 which we got from subtracting 273,000 from the 300,000 are mostly the cars that NIO is waiting to deliver, which is something that is incredible. But before we dig deep into this video, you already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. Now, I really appreciate it if you can just hit the likes button if you enjoy, or if you do enjoy the content that I'm giving you about the NIO's latest developments around the 300,000 vehicles that they've produced to date. Now, you will know that, of course, at the November deliveries, or when NIO announced the November deliveries, one thing they announced is that even for the month of December, they are still going to continue to ramp up their production, meaning that they are going to even go out there and try to produce more cars, which is something that must just show you, or clearly should indicate to you, that for the month of December we can easily expect NIO to deliver more cars than the cars they delivered for the month of November. You know that NIO delivered over 14,000 vehicles, so that means that NIO, we can expect, or the fact that they are increasing production even for this month, we can easily expect them to thresh those over 14,000 vehicles for the month of November when they report their December deliveries, which then brings hope to the NIO investors, or brought hope to the NIO investors when we read that statement on the November deliveries. Now, the fact that today, like I said, we read wonderful news of said that NIO just saw their 300,000 car coming off their production line is something that must just show you that NIO, ladies and gents, chances are very high that this coming December we are going to see very good delivery numbers coming out of NIO, which will yet again be record-breaking deliveries. This is something that gives me hope. This is something that gives me confidence when I invest into this NIO stock, because NIO is a company that we've been seeing them reporting good delivery numbers. I mean, for the past 7 months, NIO has been delivering the vehicles of over 10,000, which is something that I think it has to be taken consideration when you are investing into this stock, to say that NIO, it looks like, or we might never see it deliver vehicles below 10,000. And because regardless of the supply chains issues, regardless of the COVID hard lockdown that was being imposed in China, NIO still managed to deliver over 10,000 vehicles. Now, if NIO did manage to deliver over 10,000 deliveries regardless of those conditions, imagine the kind of deliveries that they can be able to deliver in the near future, starting from this December, because you know that in November, yes, there were some still, of course, COVID issues in China here and there, but now in December, ladies and gents, we were reading good news of saying that it looks like most of their delivery stations are now opened for deliveries, or for the car deliveries, which is something that obviously gives us hope to say that NIO, come the December deliveries, they will do very well. NIO, ladies and gents, it is a company that is just said to do very well. I mean, NIO only passed the 200,000 production around April of this year. Now, just 7 months later, we see that, or we are seeing that NIO, ladies and gents, has reached 300,000, and the more they increase production, the more they will be able to reach the next 100,000 or an additional 100,000 in terms of their production. So you might find that let's say, for instance, around March, they might be passing, or they might have delivered or produced around 400,000 easily like that, because they continue ramping up their production, which is something that obviously will make, or will continue to make NIO to obviously produce and deliver more vehicles. Now, you know that, of course, NIO Day is coming on the 24th of December, which is one of the events that not only the NIO investors are patiently waiting to see, of course, the vehicles that NIO will be revealing, or the products or new products that NIO will be revealing on that day, but it is an event that even though people that don't invest in NIO wants to see the kind of vehicles that NIO will launch on that day. So on the 24th of December, NIO will be hosting the NIO Day event, which they do it annually, which, ladies and gents, we already heard the CEO announcing or confirming that they will be launching 2 more vehicles, or 2 new vehicles, which is something that must just show you that 2023 will be a great year for NIO, because not only will they be delivering these 6 vehicles that they report on a month to month, but ladies and gents, they will be adding 2 more vehicles to their delivery list, or the kind of vehicles they deliver, which is the 2 new models that, ladies and gents, they are going to announce on NIO Day, 24th of December. So, ladies and gents, this is something that obviously makes us to be confident that NIO will do very well, ladies and gents, because even for though they are old models, you know that NIO has already said that they are going to upgrade their NT 1.0 cars, that is the ES8, ES6 and the EC6, to obviously start using the latest technology, and that is the NT 2.0. That is something that is incredible, and something that will also bring the demand on their old, or in their old models. Now, to get to see that there are going to be 2 more vehicles, plus the 3 new vehicles which NIO started delivering this year, that is the ET7, ES7 or EL7 and the ET5. It is something that, ladies and gents, it is incredible, and it makes me wonder the kind of deliveries that NIO will be producing around this time next year. So this makes me to be confident, to have hope on the kind of deliveries that NIO will be able to produce after they've started with the deliveries, even of the 2 new models that they are going to announce on NIO Day, the 24th of December this year. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I should give you this quick update as to what is it that we got to hear from NIO, what is it that you must know as the new investor that will maybe make you to not panic when you see sharp falls maybe on this stock, as it might happen, but remember the kind of fundamentals that this NIO stock has. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click the notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me. And before you load the boat onto this NIO stock, please do make sure that you do your own DD so that at least you can be comfortable when you are investing onto this NIO stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And God bless you all.